While fall might signal the start of college football season for most people in Georgia, it's not the only attraction ready to kick things off, as many of the state's top agritourism spots will be opening their gates in the next few weeks.
Yeah, recently the Monitor's Damon Jones attended a meeting of Georgia Agritourism Association and tells us why these businesses are so important to the industry.
To get prepared for the upcoming agritourism season, many of the state's top operators gathered at Southern Bell Farm in McDonough to discuss a number of different topics, including how to increase enrollment for the newly formed Georgia Agritourism Association. It's an organization that was formed nearly 2 years ago with the hopes of unifying a very diverse industry.
You know, there's so many different agritourism producers across the state of Georgia. I mean, that could be from corn mazes to U-pick operations to choose and cut Christmas trees to dove shoots. There's all sorts of different producers across the state. But what this association does, it gives us one voice and one common goal and one vision moving forward so that we can move that legislation forward and have an association to bind us together as a whole.
It's also a partnership that gives this growing field a higher profile in the state legislative arena, something that's really been lacking over the past few years.
I think it's very important because we've got wonderful legislators, we've got wonderful folks on a county and state level, but agritourism has never had any attention statewide by any one particular group of people.
While these association meetings only take place a few times a year, they are extremely valuable for these producers, as it not only gives them a chance to discuss issues affecting the industry, but also learn from each other's experience.
And anytime we get people together, it's hard to get people together sometimes. Everybody's busy, but it's very important to get people together because everybody brings a unique aspect to the table. And to listen to that aspect and listen to those voices at one table is just a great opportunity to learn, not only learn from one another, but to generate ideas moving forward to the betterment of the association and the organization as a whole.
Over the past few years, there's been a noticeable increase in the amount of people interested in starting up an agritourism business on their property, and according to Manley, the timing couldn't be any better.
But it's a gold mine in being able to connect to the community and people's interest right now. We've kind of come full circle where people want to know where their food comes from. They want to see the kids out there picking beans. They want their kids picking beans. Just things like that.
And while these operations are good for educating people about the agricultural industry, they're also very important on the public relation front, as it allows farmers to connect with their visitors.
You know, it gives people an opportunity to learn about agriculture, to enjoy the outdoors and farming in such a way that a lot of times people feel like they drive by farms and the gates are always shut. But being an agritourism operator, we want to make them feel welcome and open up those gates and allow them to come in onto our properties to learn about agriculture in a unique sort of way.
Reporting from McDonough, I'm Damon Jones for the Georgia Farm Monitor.